Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got some solid attacks to showcase to y'all. We only have 2 more days until the end of season rank, so stay tuned to the end of this video. Felt like we had some good attacks and we're climbing. I think we're gonna be able to hit our top 10. So super excited about that, guys. Let's get into verse of the day right quick and then I'll have some commentary for y'all. So today's verse comes from Psalm 32:8. It says, "The Lord says, I will guide you along the best pathway for your life. I will advise you and watch over you." That's got to give you comfort. That's a great verse. So I wanted to share that. Let's get into this first attack here, guys. These attacks are from last night. I didn't have a chance to do my voiceover commentary last night, so I'm getting it out for you guys this morning. So I'll have my video of today's attacks probably later tonight. So it's probably gonna be a double upload day on Saturday today. But here you guys see a couple Raccoons and a Baby Drag to kind of clear out some trash buildings and help funnel the 3 o'clock section, and then my Dragon Duke is going in here at 4 o'clock. He's going and getting some good value, getting out an air defense, enemy queen, multi-inferno tower. He's going to pop a rage compartment right there, so that's really good value for us, guys. Was really happy with his value and funnel that he was able to create for us. We're going to go ahead and get siege barracks and queen all the way down here at 6 o'clock, and we're going to be able to send our Dragon Riders in at 5 o'clock into this rage compartment once the defenses aren't raged anymore. So this is just a nice entry into the core of the base, but it also allows us to go behind 2 fire spitters. That's why I wanted to approach the base from this angle. We're just flying in, guys. All of our army, we'll get a totem here soon for the revenge tower and the enemy Dragon Duke, I believe. And yeah, we're just gonna roll through this base. Nice early warden ability to keep my giant healthy as well, but also obviously my Dragon Riders as we fly in here. Let's see, I think we get the Duke working. We get a totem for the right side air defense and a couple Rockaloons just to support. There's a good minion prince ability that allows us to trigger the invis spell tower. That was very key right there, so that I could overgrowth it at the town hall here. And now we just get to kind of clear the exterior defenses, and then by the time those defenses are gone, we can deal with the unovergrowth section. The overgrowth should wear off by then. So poison just decided to place it on the minion prince. I probably should have saved it for the clan castle troops here. I just wanted to have a way to kind of slow down this minion prince, because I did have a lot of Dragon Riders and the Dragon Duke right there that I wanted to support. So there's a really good freeze spell and then a really good totem spell up on the super wizard tower. Another freeze in that same location, so we're going to be able to triple this base pretty easily with all our heroes alive. And yeah, this one felt smooth. My attacks felt really good yesterday, guys. I think I locked back in a little bit, got out of my little funk, and trying to just stay focused for these last 2 days of Legend League, hoping to get our top 10 spot, because that's what we've been working for this whole month, right? So it's been fun, guys. This has been my first season that I've attacked consistently. I've never done this in Clash of Clans. I've never tried to push competitively in Legend League, which is crazy because I've played the game forever and I'm pretty decent at the game. I've just never tried to push, I guess, which I don't know why. I'm competitive and stuff, so I think it's difficult for me to stay consistent and get 8 attacks in each day, because 1, I get burnt out, 2, I just have life stuff that I prioritize. So I've done every single attack this season except for 5. I think I've only missed 5 attacks, so almost a full complete season. But anyway, guys, this is a good Dragon Duke value at, what was that, like 4 o'clock, getting out of rage compartment. Now I just decided to send my Dragon Riders and army in at 6 o'clock just to make sure we can get the town hall out right away. If you've watched the channel and watched the last few videos, I've had multiple 1-stars these last few days, so that was my main goal yesterday, was to make sure I didn't get a 1-star, and I just wanted to have some clean attacks, get a solid around 300 day plus 300 trophies on offense. And I knew if we could do that, we'd have a good shot to climb some ranks. I did reset at 24 in the US yesterday. I'm not going to spoil the reset for today, but it was much better for sure. So it was good to get back up there in competition with those higher US ranks, and I think we do have a good shot. We just got to have 2 good days attacking offensively today and tomorrow. So the season does end tomorrow. I'm super excited to see what we can finish, and then in the new season I'm still going to push, but I'm probably going to do some live videos. I'll have a little bit more fun with it. I may try out a couple different armies, at least like on my alt account probably. So if you guys want to see some different armies, feel free to comment below. I'd be happy to try out some different armies and maybe try to teach you guys how to use different troops or different armies. The one army that I'm probably going to stay away from personally is throwers. I'm just not a big fan of them, and I don't think that's really a high skill army at all. That's just my personal opinion, so I probably won't be using that, but I'm open to suggestions for other armies besides them. So this attack is wrapping up, guys. We have 3 heroes alive, and all that's left is the air defense, so that was a nice triple, and we will move on to the next attack. I think I have like 6 total attacks in this video. It's going to be about 15 minutes, so I'll try to get some good commentary for the remainder of the attacks for you guys. So the reason I start this attack right here, guys, my Dragon Riders will start at 7. The reason for that is I want to go into 1 rage compartment right away. This base that you guys are watching right now, I got a fail on it in this legend day yesterday, an 83% fail. This was one of my only 2 fails. Had 2 fails today. I'll showcase the other fail. It was a high percent, like 98% fail. But the reason I failed this exact base that you guys are watching right now is I started my army where the Dragon Duke is at right now. I started them up at like 10 o'clock, and it's just difficult when you're going into 2 rage compartments on each flank, right? So this way we only deal with 1 rage compartment right away, and then we can deal with the back end, like 2 o'clock rage compartment, once our army has kind of pushed through that way. Minion Prince gets a beautiful ability. Dragon Duke is sent in a little bit late so he can get some good side support with our army. I don't just send him in right away and watch him die and get his value. He actually kind of works in conjunction with my army. That's something I would recommend you guys do on these difficult core bases, because this base is difficult if you don't know how to approach it. That's the reason I got an 83% fail yesterday. You know, prevented my 320. Was because, again, I started my army at 10 o'clock. Instead, I should start them at 7 o'clock like you guys watched. Deal with 1 rage compartment to start out with your Warden ability, your Minion Prince ability. Get Dragon Duke working in conjunction on a flank up at like 9 to 10 o'clock. And then all you got to do is overgrowth the last rage compartment, which you guys just saw right here. Have plenty of support spells. And this is a night and day difference between my 83% fail and this overkill attack, just because I approached the base from a little bit of a different angle, right? Instead of 10 o'clock, I approached from 7 o'clock. So I hope that makes sense, guys. That base is tricky. I'm sure you guys struggle with that one as well. I'm pretty sure a couple of my clanmates struggle with those difficult compact rage bases as well. So wanted to try to explain that in depth. Hopefully that made sense. New base, new attack. We're getting Dragon Duke in here at like 4 o'clock. He's going to go pop a rage compartment and deal with some clan castle troops. Get a nice stun right there so that the headhunters don't slow my Dragon Duke down. But I also, you know, can slow down the headhunters, but also part of this rage compartment. So I think Duke gets out that enemy queen. I think that was a queen in the core there, yep. And rage has popped for us. We're just getting a baby dragon to kind of deal with a few fire mites from the enemy furnace and the clan castle, but also to solidify our funnel, getting out this gold storage. And then, yeah, just a little archer at 3 o'clock. Inferno up at 1. We're just trying to make nice clean pathing for our Dragon Riders, Infernos, and Minion Prince to fly straight in here at 2 o'clock and to stay in the core of this base so we can fly into the back end rage compartment over at 9 o'clock sooner than later. Also got to go deal with the Town Hall, the Long Shot, the Monolith, get a totem for those things early. And yeah, we're flying in. This is pretty solid Warden ability, good timing. We're going to get a good Minion Prince ability here soon as well. Would have been good to pop it right now. I think I waited, I guess. There's a good late Queen Arrow in Siege Barracks to kind of support my army on the back end, and I can't remember if she got an air defense or not with that Queen Arrow. I didn't really pay attention. But anyway, there's a good freeze. We are flying in. The Minion Prince got his ability. I guess I didn't really pay attention to that either. But there's the overgrowth for the rage compartment, and we have a level 25 raged up Dragon Duke that we got to worry about, but we still have 1 freeze spell. So this attack did get a little bit closer. This is a difficult base, guys. This is similar to the base I'm running in Legend League on defense, and I'm having success. You know, I mean, once you're this high in trophies, there's a lot of good attackers, right? So your base is going to get tripled quite a bit. That's why it's super important that your offense is very consistent and strong as well. That's why I set out this month saying, hey, if I can average plus 300 on offense, I think I can hit top 10 US. That's kind of what it takes to average that. And I've had a few off days recently, but leading up to that, I was definitely averaging plus 300. I'm not sure what I'm averaging on the season. I'd be interested maybe to look into that, but I'd argue it's probably plus 290 or higher if I had to guess. So anyway, this attack did get a little bit close. Difficult base. We're happy that we were able to get the triple. We'll keep moving on to the next one. And right here, guys, this is a similar base to what you've already seen in this video. It's a little bit of a different variation. This base and the one you already saw are pretty popular. I've seen it a couple times each day, it seems like. So I finally figured out how to deal with them. Again, you got to fly into 1 rage compartment, deal with the second one on the back end. So I really like this 7 o'clock entry with my army. There I get a good Queen Arrow for an air defense and air sweeper. That's pretty important. Again, Dragon Duke's going to come in over at 10 o'clock to support my army on the flank. I don't place him right now to go die. I save him to work in conjunction with my army. His stun is actually going to support my Dragon Riders and stun some key defenses as well. So you're using a Warden ability, Minion Prince ability, which wasn't very good right there. You just saw my Minion Prince ability. I was thinking he was aiming up. He kind of turned to the side right as I hit it. And then you have the Dragon Duke stun. So you have 3 key hero abilities that are going to support your army as you push into this heavy core base. So yeah, got a good Warden. Minion Prince again wasn't the best ability. Dragon Duke got a decent stun over on the flank. We can revive him here soon. Rage pops, overgrowth down. Go ahead and get the revive for the Duke now, I believe. A couple reinforcement rocket loons up top to get out some Teslas. and a good totem for the bottom air defense over there by 3 o'clock. And at this point, guys, it's just an enemy queen, which actually just died right there. And now it's just the overgrowth section. So as you can see, the base is gone. This is ideal, guys. You cleared the exterior defenses, the rest of the base. Overgrowth wears off. All you have to deal with is that little overgrowth section. If you have 1 or 2 support spells, it's a triple. That's how you deal with rage bases. So yeah, there's a final good totem for, you know, the scatter shot, the fast attack, builder hut. And this base is tripled as well. So this is how you approach the base, guys. If you didn't know, hopefully now you do. Again, if you take other angles or you go into 2 rage compartments on each flank, it's not going to work out. Your army will get zapped. So you got to deal with 1 rage compartment at a time, one at a time. New attack, guys, new base. Dragon Duke comes in at 11 o'clock. I get a totem just for the annoying long shot, or else he would have just been shooting my Dragon Duke this entire time. So that just saves some HP and gives me a little bit more time and value with my Dragon Duke. Siege Barracks in nice and early with the Queen. Good Queen Arrow to get 2 air defenses right there. Rage pops right here, the Rage Spell Tower. We get a Baby Drag up there to clear trash at 12. Dragon Duke is still doing his thing, and I actually send my army in quick here just to try to support my Dragon Duke. And watch this, guys. I'm able to hit it in time a Warden ability so that my Dragon Duke doesn't die, and I can keep him alive. He is able to get saved right there by a Warden ability, so I don't have to use a revive spell so early. He's going to obviously heal up with the Eternal Tome right here, and he's going to... that's just going to allow me to get way more value potential with my Dragon Duke. Instead of having to waste a revive spell already, I can use it on the back end if I need it. But being able to support your Dragon Duke with a Warden ability if you can fly in, again, the concept that I explained last attack, just letting your Dragon Duke work in conjunction with your Dragon Riders, that's super important, guys. That can really change the outcome of an attack. So I'm trying to get away from just sending my Dragon Duke in and getting a funnel with him right away. The fail you guys will see at the end of this video, I did that and I paid for it. So I don't think that's the best way to use the Dragon Duke anymore. I try to use him as he was the Royal Champion early on, right? Where we would just place the Royal Champion, pop her Seeking Shield and Spear. She would get good value, set a funnel for us, and then we would fly in. I tried to use the Dragon Duke that way, and I think that's actually why I didn't have much success the last few days. I was just using the Dragon Duke incorrectly, wasn't starting my attacks the right way. And yeah, so you guys are seeing exactly what I'm talking about right now. This is the last attack of the video. This is the fail. I sent my Dragon Duke in to go get a funnel. He gets a decent funnel, right? Like, you got some key defenses. I just wanted 12 o'clock funneled. I wanted 3 o'clock funneled so I could send my Dragon Rider straight into the core right here at like 130, straight into the monolith. But my Dragon Duke dies way too soon. He didn't get full value. He didn't work in conjunction with my army. Now I have to waste my one and only revive spell and hope he gets good value and doesn't die again, right? Because that's his last life. When I revive my Duke, that's his last life. So yeah, should have started the army and then started the Dragon Duke. They should have been working together right now. And this attack gets so close, guys, and it's honestly because of that mistake. That's the only reason I fail here. You guys will see, I'll explain it once we get to the end. It gets super, super close, but I feel like I had really well-timed hero abilities. That was a great Warden ability. I get a good Minion Prince ability right here. I have a really good Overgrowth as soon as the Rage pops. I have some good totems and freezes. Like, I feel like I did so many things well, and I actually watched this attack back a couple times, like, just trying to understand why I failed this base, because I've 3-starred this base multiple times. You know, I know how to attack this base. This approach I took is correct. I just should have started my Dragon Duke a little bit later. So, right here, guys, I get a totem to support my Dragon Duke. Again, this is his last life. I'm trying to make sure he stays alive. So he got out the long shot there. He's going to get out the Minion Prince now. I probably should have saved this last totem spell right now for the fast attack multi-gear. That would have taken the target off of my Dragon Duke and saved my Dragon Duke. He would have been able to heal up himself a little bit, shooting that fast attack, shooting the gold storage right there. My Dragon Duke would still be alive right now is what I'm trying to say. Instead, in my mind, I thought I had to save my last totem spell for these 2 super wizard towers because I knew I still had like a good 5 dragon riders at this point. I wanted them to be able to get out these multi-infernos, the super wizard tower, but having still 2 multi-inferno towers and a couple wizard towers, they're super wizard towers, they're able to destroy my army. Look at this, guys. If my queen takes out that builder hut, we 3-star, but she barely came up short, so then my giant is getting damaged from the builder hut, and super unfortunate 98%. This was my last attack of the day, but that was my second fail, guys. Plus 299, still a solid day. Again, last attack was super close. Wish I could have had that one back. The 83%, I failed the same base that I 3-starred in this video. I learned how to use it, but or how to approach that base. So we're sitting at 11 in the US, guys. As you can see with the green 13, I reset at 24 yesterday after a couple bad days. So I was happy to reset at 11, guys. We're one off and we're only a couple trophies away from our top 10 finish. So have 2 days to hit it hard. I'm gonna hopefully get some really solid attacks, hopefully get a 320 either today or tomorrow or both days, and finish strong. And yeah, we'll see what we can do, guys. But look out for the video tonight. We are getting super close to the end, so please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos. And yeah, appreciate y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.